you're throwing away one of the most powerful liquid fertilizers your garden has ever seen. Every time you peel a potato or skin an onion, you're tossing potassium, phosphorus, and sulfur straight into the trash. That stops today. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how I turned ordinary potato peels and onion skins into a rich, nutrient-packed liquid fertilizer in just 48 hours. No special tools, no store-bought products, and absolutely no chemicals. By the end, you'll have a free, organic plant food that makes your tomatoes, peppers, and flowers explode with growth. Let's get into it. Most gardeners don't realize what's hiding inside these kitchen scraps. Potato peels are loaded with potassium, which is the nutrient responsible for strong root development, disease resistance, and bigger fruit production. They also contain phosphorus and magnesium, two elements your soil quietly begs for throughout the growing season. Onion skins bring their own arsenal to the table. They're rich in sulfur, which helps plants absorb nitrogen more efficiently, and they contain quercetin, a natural compound with mild antifungal properties that can help protect your plants at the root level. Together, these two scraps create a balanced liquid fertilizer that feeds your plants and supports your soil biology at the same time. You're not just recycling kitchen waste, you're building a free organic plant food that rivals the store-bought bottles lining the shelves at your garden center. The best part is you probably have enough peels and skins sitting in your kitchen right now to make your first batch today. Before we start, let's gather everything. You need roughly 2 cups of potato peels and 1 cup of dry onion skins. You'll also need a large glass jar or a clean plastic bucket, about a half gallon of water, a strainer or cheesecloth, and a spray bottle or watering can for application later. That's it. No fancy equipment, no trips to the store. Everything comes from your kitchen and your cupboard. If you don't have enough peels saved up right now, start a small bag in your freezer, and collect them over the next few days. Frozen peels work just as well as fresh ones for this method. Most households generate enough potato and onion scraps in a single week of cooking to make a full batch without even trying. Start by giving your potato peels a quick rinse under cool water. You want to remove any dirt or debris, but don't scrub them aggressively because the nutrients are concentrated right there in the skin. If any peels have green spots, toss those aside. Green potato skin contains solanine, which you don't want in your fertilizer or anywhere near your garden beds. Your onion skins don't need rinsing. Just make sure you're using the dry outer layers only, not the fleshy inner rings. The papery skins are where the sulfur and quercetin are most concentrated. Once everything is prepped, chop the potato peels into smaller pieces, about 1-inch strips. This increases the surface area and helps them release nutrients into the water much faster during the soak. A quick rough chop with a kitchen knife takes less than 2 minutes and makes a noticeable difference in how rich your final liquid turns out. Place your chopped potato peels and dry onion skins into your large glass jar or bucket. Pour in approximately a half gallon of room temperature water, making sure all the scraps are fully submerged. Give the mixture a gentle stir with a wooden spoon or stick, then loosely cover the top with a cloth or a lid left slightly ajar. You want air to reach the surface, but you don't want bugs getting in. Place the jar in a warm spot out of direct sunlight. A kitchen counter away from the window or a shelf in the garage works perfectly. Avoid using hot or cold water because room temperature allows the nutrients to release gradually without destroying the beneficial enzymes in the scraps. Over the next 48 hours, the water will slowly draw out the potassium, phosphorus, sulfur, and trace minerals from the scraps. You'll notice the liquid gradually turning a deep amber or tea-like golden color. That color change is your signal that the nutrients are transferring into the water. Give the jar one gentle stir at the 24-hour mark to help things along, then let it finish for the remaining 24 hours. If the liquid still looks pale after 48 hours, let it soak an additional 12 hours, since cooler kitchens can slow the extraction process slightly. If you're picking up something useful so far, take a second and hit that like button. It helps this video reach more gardeners who are looking for simple, organic solutions just like this one. And if you're not subscribed yet, join the Grow Green family so you never miss a new method or garden hack. Alright, let's keep going. After 48 hours, your liquid should be a rich golden amber color with a mild earthy smell. That's exactly what you want. Place your strainer or cheesecloth over a second clean jar or bucket and pour the liquid through slowly, catching all the solid scraps. Press the scraps gently with a spoon to squeeze out every last drop of nutrient-rich liquid. Don't throw those leftover solids away either. Toss them straight into your compost bin or bury them a few inches deep in your garden bed where they'll continue breaking down and feeding your soil. Burying the spent scraps near the root zone of heavy feeders like squash or zucchini gives them a slow-release nutrient boost as they decompose. Your finished liquid fertilizer can be stored in a sealed jar or bottle in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. If you're going to use it within a day or two, room temperature is fine, just make sure it's covered. You now have a completely free, organic liquid plant food, made from scraps that would have gone in the trash. Label the jar with the date you made it, so you always know exactly how fresh your batch is. When it's time to feed your plants, dilute the liquid at a ratio of 1 part fertilizer to 3 parts water. This keeps the concentration gentle enough for all plants, from seedlings to mature fruiting vegetables. Pour the diluted mixture directly at the base of your plants, soaking the root zone. For tomatoes, peppers, squash, and flowering plants, apply once every 2 weeks during the growing season. You can also pour undiluted liquid into a spray bottle and use it as a foliar feed, misting the tops and undersides of leaves in the early morning or late evening to avoid leaf burn. Foliar feeding is especially effective on leafy greens like lettuce and kale, where the nutrients absorb quickly through the thinner leaf surfaces. One batch of this potato peel and onion skin liquid fertilizer covers roughly 6 to 8 medium-sized container plants or a 4x4 raised bed section. If you're running a bigger garden, simply double the recipe. The process is exactly the same, just scale up your scraps and water proportionally. You can even recruit a neighbor to save their potato and onion scraps for you if you need a larger supply for bigger garden beds. Within 1 to 2 weeks of your first application, you should start noticing darker green foliage and stronger stem growth. The potassium from the potato peels promotes heavier flowering and fruit set, so don't be surprised if your tomato and pepper plants start producing more blossoms than usual. The sulfur from the onion skins works quietly in the background, helping your plants absorb nitrogen from the soil more effectively and providing a mild antifungal layer around the root zone. Several gardeners in this community have reported a visible difference in leaf color after just the second application, so keep an eye on your plants and you'll see it happening. This isn't a miracle overnight fix, but it is a consistent, reliable feed that compounds over time. Gardeners who use this method every 2 weeks through the growing season report noticeably bigger harvests and healthier plants overall compared to beds that receive no supplemental feeding. And remember, this cost you absolutely nothing. You made it from scraps you were already throwing away. Let's recap what you just learned. Potato peels and onion skins are packed with potassium, phosphorus, and sulfur, 3 nutrients your garden craves. By soaking them in water for 48 hours, you create a free organic liquid fertilizer that feeds your plants and supports healthy soil biology. Dilute it 1 to 3 with water, apply every 2 weeks, and watch your garden respond with stronger growth and bigger harvests. No chemicals, no cost, no waste. If this method gave you a new idea for your garden, hit that like button and let YouTube know this video was worth your time. Subscribe to Grow Green so you never miss a new organic gardening method, and drop a comment below telling me what kitchen scraps you'd like me to turn into fertilizer next. I see every single one, and your suggestion might become the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.